What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 17 garage update video. This is where we talk about stuff I'm working on for Farming Sim 17, with specifically fire trucks. And yeah, we have a big update today. So a couple weeks ago, I made a video talking about the Duggan Hills. It was kind of an announcement. Kind of announcing the department, and at that time I had two trucks done. I had Engine 75-1 and Rescue 75 done. Now we're up to 6, so we have tripled our completion, and with the completion of the 6th truck, I'm now at more complete than trucks I need, or more completed trucks than trucks I need to work on. So we are at 5 trucks need to be worked on and 6 complete. So I'm pretty proud of myself, and I want to make a video just showing you guys what I've done and all that. Now this is officially announced, I can talk about it more and show off more. So first things first, I have gone back. I know I said I finished them, but I have gone back and fixed certain things that were bugging me about the other trucks, and I'm pretty sure I'm still not done with them, and I'll talk about what's coming to my mind right now as we go through them. So 75-1, this was the 2nd truck finished. We've talked about it. We kind of talked about the inspiration behind it and everything, so we won't spend too much time on it. But I have gone back and I changed the Corona to the darker Corona that was on that brush truck over there, and I think it pops a little bit more. It's a little less of the white and a little bit more of the blue. Just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's see. I don't know if these two have the lights on them yet. We'll see. I'm working on that. It's jacked up for a reason. That's not the one I'm talking about. So I'm pretty sure this one doesn't have it either. Okay, so these have the wide ones, which I like too, but I'm going with a different look. Let's see. I think it's on this one. I'm not 100% certain. We'll buy it and find out. That's not. This might have the lights on it, but that's not the truck I was thinking it was. Yeah, so this one has. You see how it's more white compared to this one. So I like that one. That's one we're gonna stick with. These were a bit small for the bigger LED, so I made that a little bit bigger. I went and added the cover to it because I was going to add hoses to all of them, and I asked in the TLO Discord if someone could train or teach me hose 101 and tell me what I need to put on my trucks, and everybody had a different answer. So yeah, we're putting covers on all of them because I don't know what else or what to actually put on these. So that's what we're going with. So yeah, there is 75-1. We've already talked about that one. 75-2 is now complete. This one wasn't inspired by any specific truck. I just wanted a Sutphen, and I wasn't a huge fan of the bed that was on the Sutphen as it was. So I took the bed off of Cody's E1 and threw it on the Sutphen cab, and I think it turned out great. I really like it. I don't have any complaints. I need to put some hose there. So one thing I was thinking about is this one has the Duggan Hills on the front, and I kind of wish I could put them on all of them. But this one, and I think the Rescue and the American of France, they're all the front part is they're all in like weird areas, so I don't know if I could accomplish that on these. I can try and see how it turns out, but something tells me it's going to be really small and really pixelated. So I don't know if I'm going to attempt it. If I can't put it on all of these, then I'm just going to take it off the front of this one. And maybe we can do something like on the bumper or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Because I don't like that it doesn't have anything on the front here. I mean, most trucks have something on the, like, some sort of name on the front, right? Anyway. But 752, like I said, it wasn't inspired by any specific truck. It was just, I wanted a Sutphen, and I wanted a different bed than what comes on the Sutphen. So this actually worked out really, really good. Again, we did change the lights on it. We put the darker red Corona on it. We threw the cover on it. And Bob's your uncle. One of the big things, sorry about that, excuse me. One of the big things I did do with this is I did the original Sutphen. You could see right through the floor of this thing. So I went back and added in, just kind of blocked that out, just blacked it out so you can't really see. And I think it worked out really nice. So there you go. There's engine 752 now complete. Engine 753 also complete here. This is going to be our engine tanker. This is, again, this one was actually inspired by a real life truck, sort of. I basically saw a picture of a American France tanker, and I was like, ooh, I want one of those, and I don't have really a bed to replicate it, so I just went with what best worked. So this worked out pretty good. Again, I added I took the cab from, I think it was Peyton's Fairfax pack, and I threw it on. This is actually the same bed as Featherville. I just changed the textures, and I think the pump's even the same. So basically just threw the American France cab on the Featherville tanker, and boom, Bob's your uncle. I think it looks great. I thought I did fix the see-through portion here, but apparently I didn't. So we're going to have to go back and look into that and see if we can put something there. Even if it's just a thin black square just so you can't see through, that's what I'll do. But yeah, I love how this looks, and if you guys check it out, I took the light bar off it too of the Fairfax County one, put it on there. I think it looks great. I love the way this thing looks. I really do. What was the... Okay, I don't think there is anything. Alright, next up is the Sutphen Tanker 75. Now this is the same cab that's on the Sutphen. This truck was actually modeled. The bed of it was actually modeled by a real Sutphen tanker. This was the same bed that was on the Black Forge, the gone but not forgotten Black Forge fire department that I did before my hard drive crashed. And Jesse actually modeled it off of a Sutphen. So I was like, I'm putting the Sutphen cab back on it then, if that's actually modeled by a Sutphen, or of a Sutphen. So yeah, the lights are the same. I just copied it. That was easy, just to copy and paste off 752 and throw it on here. And yeah, so we put the bed on there. I do have to go back and put hoses in here, but as you can see, I put the cover on this as well. I add the Sutphen logo on all sides there. By the way, all these do have at least side and back scene lights. I think the only one that has front scene lights is 75-1 currently. All the other ones don't. What else? I think that's it. I did put H2O Express on here because recently I discovered that Tanker 50 in my town, they put train horns on it after they blasted me and scared the piss out of me one night. So yeah, it has train horns as well. It's got train horns. So I love this truck. I love how it turned out. This is a pretty sick lineup for me so far. I'm giddy with it. Now moving on, Rescue 75. Now we've already talked about this one, it being completed. I did go back and add something to it. For those in TLO's Discord, they know what it is. For anyone not, yeah, got engine brake now. So I add engine brake to it. I did go. Oh, I didn't go back and add the dark. So I need to do that on this one. So here you go. Here's perfect side by side of the difference here. The cover was already on this one, so that's nothing new. So the only thing I did was add the engine brake, and as you guys see here, the difference in the, especially the light bars, you can see the difference in the color, and I just really like the colors of this better. So there you go. There's all the big trucks. Now let's move on over to the brush. So this is the last one I've completed so far, and it has, I've added some, so I really want a Chevy 4500 brush truck, but I didn't have the crew cab Chevy. All I had was the International. So I ended up liking the way the International turned out more, so that's what we were going with. And this is where the lights for the Coronas for the rest of them came from. So I took the bed off, or actually I just took the International cab and added it to the F550 brush from Ethan, and then I added a hitch so we can pull this trailer around with it if need be. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. This thing is a beast and a half. I do have to figure out what's going on with that. I kind of would like the sides matching. We'll see if I can figure that out. Figure it out. But yeah, this brush is beefy, and I like it. I like it a lot. So there you go. I wasn't inspired by any real life truck. I just really wanted International CV. That's the best part about this, is I see something I want, I make it. That's been like the pretty much overall inspiration for this department. It's just, if I see it, I like it, I make it. That's I think that's why I was so excited to do this, compared to like trying to get a specific, like, it's what, same thing with Featherville. Like, I had a vision in mind and I went for it, and that's why Featherville got put on hold. I was steamrolling on Featherville, and then it got put on hold to work on this because this is a part of a bigger project involving multiple people. So yeah, anything I've seen that I liked, I'm doing it, and this is the lineup so far. So we still have a few things to work on. Like I said, the list of things to do is now shorter than the list of things that are completed. And you remember how the last time I did this video, this parking lot was full of trucks? Now this is what's left. This is what's left, and I've added 2 trucks since then. So this is what's left. Let's start off with the command vehicle that's jacked up here. It's because I have a collision there that I need to fix. What is it? So I know. I don't know what it is. Oh. Okay, it looks like headlights. Why is it that far up in the air? I don't get it. Does that take that away? Okay. So originally, the last time I had this on here, it was huge. It was the same size as the Tahoe, and I feel like the Tahoe. Here, we'll just bring them over. And I have a random 75-1. That's not. I gotta figure out what that's all about. I think this is the Tahoe, and then. I think this is. We're gonna find out here in a minute. Actually, I think it might be. Oh, hey, I can show those off too, real quick. Yeah, I don't know what the other is on. This is, I think this is the... What? I forget what the other one's under. Is it under this? Let's make sure I got the right... Okay. Let's make sure I got the right Tahoe for one. Okay, I got the correct Tahoe. Oh, this, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's take this over here. Show you what I mean. Because I feel like this one might be a little bit... I know these are larger than previous Tahoes, but this just feels huge. I guess we could put it up next to the Explorer too. This thing is bouncy AF. But like if you pull it in over here, just look how big this thing is compared to the 2500 here. Okay? Is it that big in real life? See, that doesn't look. That actually doesn't look bad. But then look at it next to the 1500. Like the 1500 feels way small. This is what's kicking my butt right now, and why I haven't finished these. Is the scaling. Look at how small the 1500 looks next to the Tahoe, and look at the 2500 next to the Tahoe. And then this is scaled, the 2500 is scaled off of, I believe, Chief's F250. Alright. So let's take this real quick over here, and then we'll see what it looks like next to everything. So I was looking to see what North Dakota State Troopers use, and most of the pictures on their Facebook is either Dodge Chargers or like newer Explorers. So I used this Explorer. I do have to go and change, because I changed the white Corona to blue, and it changed like the reverse lights and everything, the headlights. I need to go in and rework that, but see, this doesn't look huge next to this. Like, that looks somewhat right? So what's this Tahoe look like next to this thing? Nope. Yeah, see, look at these two next to each other. That ain't real. That's not how. Okay. So I feel like this Tahoe is just like really overscaled. So what's the 1500 look like next to the Explorer? That looks about right? Here, let's top it off. Let's do Chief's that, and then we'll do his most recent Tahoe. So this is his most recent Tahoe. Well, yeah, see, that feels about right? Yeah. And this one is the same size as the Tahoe. Of the newer Tahoe. Yeah. So I feel like this size is a lot better than this size, right? You guys let me know in the comment section down below which one you think is better, the smaller or the bigger size. I think the smaller size, and the smaller size does fit in better with here. This is the scaled down version of see that? Okay, well this is 2500. That is a 1500. So let's take this one over to see what it looks like next to the scale I like better on my 2500 that the rest of the trucks are scaled to. This thing's zippy, man. Holy crap. Sorry, this took a turn. But, you know, this is me figuring this stuff out. This is stuff I've done a bunch of times in not even streaming, so. Alright. So this is a 2500 next to a 1500. See, that looks good, right? Right? 2500 is going to be a little bit bigger than this. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's just go ahead and actually, we'll just move this back. So we'll pull these back over here. Just ignore the Explorer sitting out front currently. Let's see what these two look like next to each other. That feels about right too, right? Again, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below if I'm just an idiot. Alright, so the other three pickups we have to do is we have to do the 2500, which this is the gist of it. I need to put the light bar on it and do all the lights for it. And then it'll be done, and the paint job for it. I have to paint. I actually think I have to take this back into Blender. Now that, thanks to Sager, I know how to properly do a UV map. How to, like, get, because I was doing it and they were coming out misshapen, and he showed me how to do the numpad numbers and get it on point. So I have to go back and do that so I can paint this up correctly. But yeah, so that's going to be utility 75. It's just going to be a pickup truck with a light bar and probably some lights on it. Nothing fancy. Then we have Command 75, which will be a 1500, 2019 1500. This is a 2022 2500 HD. This is going to be Command. It's going to have the cap on it. These lights will work when I'm done with it. So we'll have side scene lights on it. And of course we have the emergency lights. I do have to go back and finish the paint job. To do the stripes down below, and it'll be done. I also have to figure out how to get the brake pads not to show when I turn. So that's a goal as well. And then I have to put like a gas sound on that, and I think this has a diesel engine. Yeah, okay, so that works. And then our last pickup truck is the last one that's currently or was actually in game. And that is going to be Medic 75, which is just going to be a 3500 HD, and it's going to have this rescue bed on it. I'm not going to add anything else to it. I was going to put like the scene lights on it, but it's going to be a straight up Medic based off what they use in Newcastle County and Sussex County. They used to have one in Kent County, but I don't think they have anymore. These dually pickups with the rescue beds on them that they run around for paramedics. So this is going to be Medic, and again, we have the county's going to have a countywide EMS. Peyton has already sent it over, so this is going to be the county EMS. You have the Tahoe, you'll have the ambulance, which I think has 6 different skins on it, all the same skin, just different numbered. You have the EMS, which I have that yet to look at actually, and then you'll have the Tahoe. So this is going to be just kind of like I said, Farmington uses one where they have, and I think Houston even has one where they have just a medic unit which will run out, because Farmington doesn't actually have its own ambulance service, so they rely on Harrington and Greenwood for ambulances. So they have a medic unit which will run out to medical calls to provide assistance until the other fire companies can arrive. So that would be essentially the same thing. This one will respond to medical calls within the district, I guess you can say, and it will provide assistance until Covington County EMS can get on scene. So that's the purpose of that. Then we have engine 75-4, which is, I just have to do lights on it. Again, this is further along in Blender than what it is currently. I have to add, I think I've added the door. I've added everything, and I think I've switched these around so that the ladder racks hang out further. Because if you do it this way, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep both ladder racks on. The real thing has a drop down thing. I don't know what it's used for, because in every picture and video I've seen of it, there's nothing on the rack. So maybe we just leave that open for the time being until we figure it out. I don't know. See if we can figure it out. So yeah, that is the current plan with this. Like I said, I've switched these around. I know it doesn't look right because the little hump's supposed to go to the outside, but yeah. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought now because of the whole scaling thing. But that one's also a work. Again, this one's inspired by Gatlinburg. Once it's complete, we'll give you a more rundown look at it. That might be huge. This might need to be scaled down a bit. Let's see. I mean, the truck itself is pretty huge. Let's look at next to... Oh, no. I don't know. You guys tell me. Does that need to be scaled down a little bit? Feel free to let me know. Moving on, though. The last truck, and probably the one that needs the most work done to it, is Tower 75. I still have not figured out what the F1 issue is. If we turn screenshot mode off, I still haven't figured out what is causing that. So yeah, I honestly, I don't know what's causing that at all. If anyone knows, feel free to let me know. It seems like every other ladder has a different, like half of them work, half of them don't. So this one, again, is the furthest from being done. I do have to add some more graphics to it. I do have to figure out what's going on with the F1 menu. I don't know why that's doing that. Disappearing windows. This is another one where I don't think I can add anything to the front here because of the way the UV is. We'll have to see. I could probably take it back now that I know how to do UVs. Take it back into Blender and redo it, but that's a long, more work than I wanted to do. So we'll see. Again, if I can't do it for all of them, I'm not doing it for any of them. So, but this one is furthest from being done. It will definitely be done though. So there's that. And then the last thing I have to do is this. I finished this, and I'll be done. But I've made it. Oh, the last thing is thankfully South Dakota's state troopers are super easy. So I have this, and I've done it in black and dark gray. It seems like a lot of the stuff they're posting, newer stuff, is dark gray, but they also have them in black and white. So I created all three. So we'll have dark gray, white, and then the black will be slick top. So that will all be included. I don't know who else is doing what. I do want to get a charger though to match it, because it seems like they're using mainly Explorers and Charger. If anyone's from North Dakota or around North Dakota and can give me a like an honest lineup of what they more commonly use. I'm just going by what's on their Facebook. Feel free to let me know, and I will see if I can add to it. But that's after I complete Duggan Hills. I want to get these done, and then find a charger to put in game, and give it the same treatment. So we have like a couple of different selections for North Dakota Police. But that's going to do it for me for today, guys. Again, sorry I went off on a tangent there with the whole scaling thing. It makes me feel better knowing that it matches the state trooper vehicle, so I'm not going to have to rescale anything that I haven't worked on. So, yeah. Anyway, if you guys did like the video, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much. I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future farming sim, FS17, FS901 garage update videos, be sure to click that subscribe button if you guys will be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video. Click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.